Okay, Happy New Year to all my old and new subscribers, and to those of you that have not yet subscribed to my Klitschko 56 channel. It's been 3 months since my last video, and I do apologise for that. Being a business consultant, my work is intermittent and usually short term. However, I got a project to step into a situation where I had to sort out a not-for-profit organisation that had lost its way with governance and financial problems, and that took up a solid 3 months, making my free time for Magnorail and other hobbies at a premium, apart from just living life coming up to the holiday period. So yeah, it's been a bit busy these past few months. So what's happened? Well, lots. The Magnorail team gave me a heart attack. In team from Holland, they decided their hobby business had outgrown their expectations and had taken over their lives and was impinging on their real jobs, which they were still doing 9 to 5, and they would either have to close it down or sell it. So they offered the business to 3 of their top resellers, which myself at Magnorailoz was included. The money was not a problem. They were being very flexible and assisting with that. However, the logistics of manufacturing at various places in Europe and sourcing other components from Asia, then shipping them all to Australia, assembling the kits, assembling and painting the ready-to-run bicycles, and then boxing up the kits and shipping them off to customers and other resellers all around the world. Well, I could see my one-man operation being smothered and affecting my own lifestyle. Least to say, how to find a space to achieve all this in that didn't further fill up my allocated space in my shared craft workspace with my wife. So I declined the offer. I bought most of the available made-up starter kits and other products that were available at the time, which arrived in November. But since then I've sold them all, as it's just gone crazy. Thankfully, Fabian and Thierry, I think it's Terry, from Magnorailoz in France have undertaken the ongoing operation of Magnorail and have committed to getting stock back into the system early March. I've assured them of my support and have put in a decent order to help them kick off their new operations. So that's where things stand at the moment with Magnorailoz, and why the why the website is a bit bare of stock. However, if you want to be notified once the stock is available again, just drop me an email at magnorailoz@gmail.com, and I'll put you on the waiting list, and you'll get first priority when the stock arrives. So those people that have listed will be notified before I put anything on the website. New Year shout-outs to a few fellow YouTubers who cross-support this channel, and also ones who I've subscribed to and admire and enjoy their videos. Firstly, to Luke Towan at Boulder Creek Railroad, who is one of Australia's top scenic model creators, who has just found Magnorail. He emailed me just after Christmas. I've just seen it. What's going on? How did I not know this was going? Anyhow, Luke starter sets under his belt, and we'll be doing a video in the next month or so on how he used the system to bring some of his work to life. Very much Australian landscapes and scenes, so he's just trying to animate some Australian specific vehicles, which he hasn't been able to do up this stage. Also hi to Dan Laurie at Delsbury Hills. Dan is also going to venture down the Magnorail path in a future iteration of his layout. I like Dan, and we've chatted many times, and just watching him build and pull together his Delsbury Hills, and I think we're sort of kindred spirits, because he likes to put the magic into his layout. It's not just trains going round, and they're not picture perfect sort of down to the last rivet. He obviously enjoys displaying. He runs a little show by himself every year, and yeah, thumbs up to Dan for being a great hobbyist and also encouraging people, especially the British scale modelers. Also a quick hi to Richard at Everett Junction, who's jumped right into the Magnorail magic with great little add-on to his layout that I've been following for years. Richard, you were one of the first people I ever subscribed to. But his Magnorails generated a huge interest, both with the train enthusiasts, but also the rivet counters of the model vehicle world, with a lot of advice about his cars tootling around his newly animated streetscape and how this car should look like this and that car, well, that shouldn't be working because usually they just spit fumes and oil everywhere. So quite entertaining, Richard, reading all the comments on your site. And finally, a New Year's shout out to Solomon at Life After Work. Been following him for a while, and Solomon has shown such courage as he works through quite a debilitating illness, and it's come and gone, and the impediments it creates for his fine scale modelling. Once again, a true artisan. I admit to tearing up a bit as he frankly discusses his Life After Work channel, and is truly an inspiration to those who take life for granted but also need to aspire to embracing our hobby at a higher level, and the challenges that we should be taking on, and not to be mediocre. Great work, Solomon, on your hobby. Have loved watching your videos as though you were just sitting opposite and talking to me. I hope you can keep the video talks up, even if the modelling side might not be as easy now. So there's a quick wrap up. Hopefully I'm going to get back into action, and you'll start seeing a few more videos popping up. Had a great show at Warrnambool last week, which I'll do a brief overview for you. And we've got, what have we got coming up? Geelong, for those people in Australia, on Australia Day weekend, long weekend. Australia has a lot of long weekends. And then we've got our Grampian Model Railroaders Club has a show in February, which we're doing as a fundraiser for our new venue at the Stall Goods Shed. I might even do a video on that for you, just to keep you up to date as to what our great government's done in preserving some of our railway history, but at the same time it's given us a real lift as a club. So happy New Year, and look forward to presenting some more things about Magnorail and the hobby in general. Okay, catch you then. See you later. Bye.